All right, here we go. Week 2 of the ContainGo UMP modified series. We're here at Volusia. Let's go ahead and have a look at your grid. You're not going to believe who took the pole. You say you had this on your bingo card, you're a damn liar. The 208, Bryson Witherspoon, owner-operator, Hazen Booth Motorsports. Great run from him tonight to go ahead and take that spot over Jamie Kephart, who'll be starting to his outside in P2 for 203 Motorsports tonight. And then number 2 machine. Back there in the third spot tonight, it's going to be Dustin Seiler. We'll see what he can do. To his outside, Seth Johnson will be starting from P4 tonight. P5 going to be Dakota Duncan tonight. To his outside, Chris Payne, see him right there. Tyler Bar Racing, he'll be starting from P7 tonight in that 14 for Raise the Bar Racing. To Tyler's outside, Justin Smolin, good to see him back. I haven't seen him about a week and a half or so in that 203 machine for 203 Motorsports, starting in P8. Back there starting in P9, a little further back than he'd like to be starting tonight, I'm sure. The Weapon, Wyatt Walker for Hazen Boots Motorsports. We'll, I'm sure, watch him work his way up through the field. To his outside, Chris Sons, title sponsor car, out here tonight for Surge Performance. We'll see what he's got for us tonight. Kyle Bolin, going to be starting back there in the 11th spot tonight for Backdraft Motorsports in the 6. To Kyle's outside, the owner-operator of Backdraft Motorsports, Stephen Hott. We'll see what he's going to do tonight. Zach Wells for Hazen Boots Motorsports. Very surprising to see him this far back in the field as well. He's going to be starting from the 13th spot. To Zach's outside, it's going to be Stephen Evan. He'll be starting from the 14th spot tonight. Starting from the 15th spot tonight, it's going to be Corey Hazelwood, another Hazen Boots Motorsports driver back there in that 88 machine. Stu Rat right to his outside. Starting in P16 tonight for Backdraft Motorsports. And rounding out your field into 31 for Razor Bar Racing, it's going to be Garrett Bates. And we got the engines fired here. And we are getting ready to turn these guys loose after a couple of pace laps here. So how about that? Bryson Witherspoon going to take the pole here tonight. Fastest man in a recliner this side of the Mississippi. I can say that because I've been passed by him. The man races in a recliner. I'm not kidding, folks. Good stuff, though. Beat out 16 other drivers tonight for that pole spot, so can't be too bad. Can't beat them, join them. Heck, maybe I'm going furniture shopping. One more time around, we're going to cut these guys loose. We appreciate ContainGo coming on board, sponsoring this series for us. Week 2 of 12 here. You can find ContainGo at ContainGo.com. If you need a solution for a 20-foot container, how to move it around, or it's some sort of trailer, maybe some sort of accessory for it to get it into a tight spot. They have all sorts of stuff you never even thought of. It's awesome. Highly recommend going to check them out. Great stuff. All in-house fab. Great American-owned company. Check them out, ContainGo.com, or on Facebook. Getting ready to go green. Bryson Witherspoon, Jamie Kephart. Front row, here we go. Green flag's out. Tyler Barr makes a little bit of contact with Smolin. Justin Smolin up. Oh! Justin Smolin into the back of Chris Payne there. That's going to bring a yellow out. Stephen Hott sideways. Kyle Boland's up in the wall. No yellow from that. Unbelievable. stay green as Chris Payne was able to get it off the track, unbelievably. Jamie Kephart, he's managed to get around Witherspoon now. You see Dustin Seiler back there. He's digging in that third spot. Seth Johnson going to look to his inside. Dakota Duncan right behind them. Pretty much single file up front. Out back here, Chris Sons chasing down Tyler Barr and Justin Smolin. Justin Smolin at 203. Tyler Barr in the 14, looking inside. Nothing there this time. Wyatt Walker right now, your big mover. He's up 3 spots. He's going to take a look to the inside. Dustin Duncan, or Dakota Duncan here in that 72 machine. Yellow will be out on the speedway. Looks like Matthew Stewart had an issue here. The 19, and it's already in progress. We'll go ahead and back it up. Take a look. Oh my. Wow. See if we can unpack this one. Exactly what happened here. Stephen Evan in the 10 machine right in front of Matthew Stewart. I'll try to focus on him and see what we can see here. Oh. Looks like it starts a little bit ahead of them. I'm not sure if you guys caught that or not. Check this out. You see Chris Sons up here, and he just barely gets into the back of, I believe, it's Tyler Barr it is. So, see if we can get a better camera angle on it here. Once Chris turns him around, it's just on from there. Oh my goodness. What a mess that was. Let's catch it from this angle. Oh, there's nowhere for Stephen Evan to go. Stu Rat, he's collected up in it. Once Chris Sons turned Tyler around, there was just nothing Stephen Evan could do. It's a tough break. Wow, that's rough. So Stu Rat and a couple others involved in a pretty serious accident there to kick this one off. Only took 5 laps to wad them up in turn 1. Chris Sons, you see the front of his 28 machine there. A little bit of damage to it. Stephen Evan, Matthew Stewart, and Tyler Barr involved in that one. As Tyler Barr got sent off the front of Chris Sons there. $25 to go in this one. We've talked about it before. These cars are not the easiest cars in the world to drive. Tyler getting caught back up there. Looks like he was able to use his fast repair. 1 fast repair available to these drivers. The lights are off the pace truck one more time around. Jamie Kephart, Seth Johnson going to be on your front row. Bryson Witherspoon and Dustin Seiler, second row right behind him. Not a bad third row here either. Dakota Duncan, Wyatt Walker. Some fast guys up front. We'll see what they can do. Jamie Kephart, control car. Oh, he gets a bump from Witherspoon there. down into one. Dustin Seiler on the high side of Witherspoon right now. Smolin working the inside of Chris Sons. Chris Sons up in the wall just a little bit there. Wells has to check up. Oh, Smolin. He's going to get turned around on the front stretch. It looked like Smolin was maybe trying to avoid Dakota there. I'm not exactly sure what was going on with the 203. So taking a look one more time here at this incident with the 203 of Justin Smolin. And yeah, he's just gonna make wheel contact there with Dakota. And that's all it's gonna take to spin him around. Oh, Stephen Evan in the background. Oh no. My goodness. We'll get him lined back up here. Chris Sons, a victim in that one. Nowhere to go. The front of that 28 car, all torn up. Oh, you gotta keep going in there to get in the pits there, Chris. You gotta keep going in. Yep. There you go. Oh boy. Only 7 laps into this one, and action aplenty. The wave around cars making their way up. And nope, iRacing decided not to wave them around. Chris Sons able to use his fast repair, get back out here. That's good. You hate to see the title sponsor car get knocked out 7 laps into the race. Not what you want to see. Lights should go off pace truck this time by. Yeah, there they are. Jamie Kephart, Seth Johnson, Dustin Seiler, Bryson Witherspoon, Wyatt Walker, and Dakota Duncan. It's your front 3 rows. Zach Wells, he's moved himself up nicely. He's going to be starting on the inside of row 4. In that 7th spot, he'll have Stephen Hott to his outside. Pace truck going to pull off. Oh, it just barely gets out of JP Kephart's way. That place has to go. Oh, Dustin Seiler. Very sideways down into 1. Wyatt Walker, Bryson Witherspoon. Says thank you very much. Yes, we will go around. Goodbye. Good battle back here. Zach Wells. He slides up in front of Dakota. Chris Sons looking to the inside. Garrett here. Smolin digging on the inside. Hazelwood back there. Sturat trying to work his way back up. Oh, Garrett straight into the wall. Car just went down in there and never turned. Tyler Barry's back out here. Sturat, Smolin side by side. They come together as they head down into 1. Witherspoon looking to throw the slider on his teammate Zach Wells. Can't make it stick. Zach Wells going to get by him. Good battle up front here. They're 3 wide. Wyatt Walker, Dustin Seiler, Seth Johnson. A little bit of contact with all 3 of them there. 17 to go. Kephart continue to lead. Seth looking for a way around. Seth unable to get it to stick right now. Jamie working that slider line. Seth now too wide with Wyatt Walker. Wyatt's going to throw it in there. He parks it right in front of Seth. Seth has to check up Dustin right into the back of him. They keep it going, though. And we got a car upside down. Garrett Bates. No, that wasn't Garrett Bates. Hang on a second here. That might have been Chris Payne. Hold up. It was Chris Payne we saw upside down. Yellow out on the speedway. We're watching. Oh, no. Oh, he gets into Stephen Evan. Oh. That's nothing he could do. Oh, that's rough. Oh, my goodness. Victim of circumstance there. Just watch Stephen Evan. Steven's going to tag the wall. Yep, that reaches out and grabs him. Everybody's favorite feature here at this track. Oh, man. And then Chris Payne is just stuck upside down after that. That's rough. Dakota Duncan, you see, almost into him. Chris Payne just barely able to get off the track in time. Pace truck's out, picking up the field right now. Trying to get the line back up. We're just halfway through this one. We've had cars upside down now. Crazy. Action-packed, that's for sure. Jamie Kephart looking to go back-to-back as he took care of business over in the KLB Farms Street Stock Series just a little bit ago. But he's got Seth, Wyatt, Dustin, Zach, and the pole sitter, Bryson Witherspoon, all right behind him. Being the control car on restarts definitely helps. But some fast guys, for sure, going to be chasing him down for the next 15 laps. Wyatt Walker, we told you he'd make his way up through the field. Sure enough. Up 6 spots right now. In the 3rd spot. We're lined up. Pace truck will pull off this time. Field in the hands, the 2. Jamie Kephart. Seth Johnson going to see if he can try to time that jump with him. Here we go. Jamie's off. Seth right behind him. Dustin, Wyatt side by side. Wyatt able to dive it in there under Seth. Dustin giving Seth a little push down the backstretch. And they might be 3 wide here. Coming through 3 and 4. What a move there by Dustin Seiler. As he was able to stay on the inside of Wyatt Walker. Wyatt gets around him though. And Wyatt is on the move. Jamie Kephart, Seth Johnson, Wyatt Walker trying to get by Seth now. And just behind him, Zach Wells, Stephen Hott, they're side by side. Whoa, Stephen Hott almost loses it. A little further back. Chris Sons, Hazelwood. Oh, Stephen Hott checks up in the corner a little bit. Dakota Duncan into the back of him. Chris Sons, he's going to be 3 wide with Witherspoon, and that's not going to work out good anytime. He's going to park it in front of Dakota Duncan. Witherspoon's car hard into the wall. Not sure how they were able to keep that one going. And Witherspoon stopped on the track there. That's going to bring out a caution. We'll go back and have a look at that one. We knew they were 3 wide. It's well before this. Witherspoon at this point already trying to limp his car back to the pits. Right here, there's the incident. You're going to see it. Chris Sons gets on the inside of Witherspoon here. Up on that outside, you got Dakota Duncan, the 72. And Chris just never gets the car turned. And Witherspoon, the pole sitter, torn up. Unable to get it down into pit road. And that would eventually bring out the caution. These guys working on getting line back up now. Man, unfortunate for your pole sitter there. Chris Sons been involved in a couple incidents tonight. Tough break for Witherspoon. Had a great run going. Chris Sons somehow manages to make it out of that unscathed. Not sure how he did that. Dakota Duncan, he's still rolling around. Witherspoon definitely on the worst end of that one. So it'll be a single file restart here with under 10 to go. Jamie Kephart, Seth Johnson, Wyatt Walker. Your top 3. Zach Wells up 8 spots right now. Great race from him. We'll see if he's got anything for these top 3 guys. Field in the hands of Kephart. Here we go. Jamie gets a good jump. 8 to go. Pretty much single file up front here. Justin Smolin looking to the outside. Stephen Hott. Zach Wells digging on the inside of Dustin Seiler here. See if he can get by him. Seth Johnson looking for a liner on Wyatt Walker. 6 to go. Meanwhile, Jamie Kephart has checked out. Five to go for Kephart. Huge gap over Wyatt right now. Seth just trying to hang on to third, but Zach Wells is digging on the inside. Dustin Seiler right behind him. Justin Smolin, he's worked his way up. Tags the wall there just a little bit. Keeps it going though. Hazelwood, good run going from him tonight. He's up 7 spots, 3 more times around. Hazelwood right now running in that 8th spot. Long points battle here. 12 races. Every position important. 2 more times around. Jamie Kephart has this one well in hand. Not going to see a caution flag. He'll get the white. Last lap for him. We'll see if Wyatt Walker can hang on to second here. Seth Johnson probably going to try to throw that slider. We'll see. Wyatt blocks it. And Jamie Kephart's going to win it. Wyatt Walker second. Seth Johnson going to bring it home in P3. Good run from these guys here tonight. Dustin Seiler in fourth, Zach Wells fifth, Justin Smolin bring it home in sixth, seventh Stephen Hott, Corey Hazelwood eighth, Chris Sons bring it home in ninth. Dakota Duncan will round out the top 10 tonight. As we're gonna go track side for interviews with your top 3. All right, starting off with our third place driver tonight, number 5, SJD Design owner Seth Johnson. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, buddy, great run tonight. Looks like you might have maybe had something for Jamie there about 2/3 of the way through the race, but looks like you kept blocking that low line you were trying to use and trying to get around him. Want to break down the race for us and tell us how it went?
Yeah, it was a fun race. It was a heck of a battle up here in the front between Dustin, Wyatt, Jamie, and myself. Yeah, the track was pretty racy. For a while, I was feeling like I was catching Jamie for a little bit, but he runs the perfect line. He's really hard to pass, so all the credit to him for racing a great race. And Wyatt and I were battling there for quite a bit. I felt bad a couple times because got a little loose and kind of slowed him down a little bit, but overall, it was a great race, a lot of fun. Credit Wyatt and Jamie for a good race.
Yeah, usually up front, it is some of the cleanest racing up there with you guys. And congrats on that P3 tonight. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight, Seth?
Yep, I want to thank Redemption Weekly Racing Series for hosting these. It's been a blast to race in this league. I want to thank Backdraft Motorsports, my team. I want to thank SJD Designs. If you need a paint, need to get hooked up for something, get a hold of me.
All right, there you have it. Third place driver, Seth Johnson for Backtrack Motorsports. Moving on to second place finisher tonight, 85 Weapon Lightwalker. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, just short of getting it done here tonight in the UMPs. You want to break down the race for us?
Yeah, first off, I want to apologize to 56. I got into him a few times. One time I got in the back of Seth and had to check up, and then I think 56 was kind of getting in there hard, and then he didn't see us, and he didn't have no time to check up anyway. I apologize. Hope he has no hard feelings about that. I wasn't trying to run him dirty or nothing. Yeah, I'm a little washed up in these. I hadn't run these in a good while. I thought I'd be a little better than I was. Definitely didn't qualify where I wanted to, but somehow I got up to second. If I could have had a good restart with Kephart, I might would have got to him. I don't know if I had anything for him, but I was just having my work cut out getting around stuff. But definitely a fun race.
Yeah, absolutely. Way to work your way through the field tonight and through all the mayhem and wind up for the P2. Good finish. You got any sponsors you want to shout out tonight about Wyatt?
Got to thank all involved for putting this on, Walker Road Bank Stations, Dirt FX Designs, and Hazen Boost Motorsports.
All right, there you have it. A couple podiums in a row for Wyatt Walker tonight. Fifth place finisher. Moving on to the ContainGo UMP Modified feature winner tonight, Jamie Kephart. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, back to back. Looking to maybe go for the sweep here coming up in the Pro Late models next. Pretty good race from you here tonight. You want to break down the race for us?
Not so much in the first race, but in this race, I had a lot of help and luck on this one because Seth and Wyatt were all over me, giving me all I could handle. I was trying to just keep it straight a couple times, and they could have easily turned me or wadded up the whole field because I had to make them check up so bad. So kudos to them for keeping it clean and working with my little handicap button in these cars because these are not my faves. But and I don't know how to drive them clearly. Seth and White have spent some time in these. I have not. But cautions helped us immensely because they were about to size me up when a couple of them cautions came out. And the only saving grace was the jump on the restarts there for a while. There at the end, I just kind of moved up to try it, and it seemed to work really good. I don't know if it was just running the top or if they had burnt their right rears up early in the race because I checked out until almost 2 seconds, and I didn't hardly change any driving. I just changed the line. So I don't know, but we'll definitely get on it. We'll take this one because there won't be many of these this year.
Yeah, absolutely. You had to fill the gap pretty good there at the end. So congrats on getting it done here tonight, 2 in a row, Boogie. You got any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to apologize to those two guys first and foremost because there was a couple times that it was pretty nasty and almost wadded the front three up. So sorry about that, guys. I'll work on it. I got to thank Choice Inc. Esports, Trash Panda Mafia, Scrub Hugger Graphics, Box Contract, and Terry Nick's Equipment, everybody that helps me out. Mr. Justin over here helping us out, trying to get the car right and all that good stuff. So appreciate everybody who hosts these on Tuesday night. Thank you all very much.
There you have it. The ContainGo UMP Modified feature winner tonight, Jamie Kephart.
That's going to do it for us from here at Volusia tonight for the ContainGo UMP Modified Series. We'll see you guys next week.